Friday Night Nets is brought to you by iWantSmart.com, local HVAC experts.
Welcome to another edition of Friday Night Nets. I'm Derek Bain. He is Eric Graver. The Nick 10 girls conference race features Hononegah and Boylan at the top with just a couple of games remaining.
Yeah, and Hononegah has a chance to clinch the outright conference championship with a win over their rivals tonight. Top two teams in the Nick 10 battling it out for bragging rights in Rockton. And start with Boylan in the first quarter. Lily Esparza using that height to her advantage for some early points, and the Titans really coming alive in the second quarter. Elena Petalber hits the three ball. First-year head coach Aaron Westland gotta like the start from his squad, and chance to play some spoiler tonight with Nick 10 Hononegah looking to clinch that Nick 10 championship. Gianna Marinaro now getting herself another Titan three, the sophomore. She was having a second quarter, just doing it again, getting them another three ball, all Boylan in the second quarter. But moving to the second half now, here comes Hano. Danielle Franz, the junior, gets things started with a three of their own, and sticking with them now, a nice move from Bree Carter, the senior. She had a huge third quarter to bring the Indians back into it. If the second quarter was all Boylan, the third is all Hononegah. Jordan Johnston gets the three to fall. That ties things up. Jason Brunke coaching his squad up, looking to take the lead, and they do that on their next possession. Bree Carter again, that's a three ball. That puts Hononegah up 32-29. Hano keeping the pressure up in the fourth too. Cameron Abney adding to that lead. After a huge second half, Hononegah wins it to take the Nick 10, 47-41.
We kind of just realized what was working and what wasn't, and that we needed some more movement on offense. Fun, so much fun. So much fun to be a part of this team with everybody. Everybody supports each other. We love each other, and that's just the biggest thing.
Congrats to Hano on their third straight conference win.
Elsewhere in the Nick 10, Harlem taking on Freeport, and Freeport's KK Walker-Castle spotting up, and she knocks down a three for the Pretzels early on. And Renaya Shirley recently hit the 1,000 point mark for her career, showing why. She goes coast to coast, knifing through the D for the finish. Beth Meyer, though, coaching up her Huskies, and here comes Grace Viborni off the inbounds play. She finishes in traffic. Viborni doing lots of work down low. Nice soft touch to get this one to drop. She was filling it up as she leads Harlem to the win, 50-43.
Auburn taking on Belvedere on the Bucks home floor. The home team getting started strong thanks to the defense. The big-time golfer Emma Pearson going down the court and getting the layup. That puts the Bucks up by 11 at the half. That has the crowd going at home, cheering on those Bucks, and Auburn looking to silence that home crowd. They look to Yasmin Rodriguez with the big three to bring Auburn within one. She would go down in the fourth, ending her night with 33 points. Auburn coach Sean Crary telling his team to stay red hot. Pearson just too strong, burying another three in the fourth quarter. She would fall out with 34 points, but the Lady Bucks hang on to win it 58-52.
NUIC girls hoops, Lena Winslow and Pecatonica battling for second place in the North Division. Peck up double digits late in the third when Lena Winslow's Camden Huttenlocker hits the three, and Rachel Setterstrom doing the same. Another triple cuts it to a 5-point game just like that. Daniel Rosensteel coaching up his Lady Indians, and Peck has the answer from outside. Lauren Mellentine with the three. It's a 37-29 lead after three, but here comes Lena. Rachel Setterstrom, the nice drive and finish. And Setterstrom from outside again. She rings it up with a big-time three, tying it at 37, capping off an 8-0 run. She had 16 points. Panther cheerleaders flying high with that comeback, but Pecatonica closing the game strong. Off of the miss, it's the offensive rebound from Peyton Thomas. She puts it up and in as the Lady Indians end the game on a 9-0 run to win it 46-37. Orangeville did clinch the conference title tonight.
Eastland looking to clinch the NUIC South, taking on Forreston in the first. Start with Eastland's Sarah Kemple putting up two, but we're going to hear more from Kemple in this one. But first, let's go to Forreston's Haley Greenfield, draining the corner three. Nice shot there. Forreston not done yet. Go to Brooke Bettner, putting in some fancy footwork. She goes on to get the basket for two. Big time play from her, and a big passing mistake here leads to Eastland's Paige Joyner getting the ball and passing it off to Sarah Kempel to add on to her total. She is still not done yet, forcing the steal, taking it all the way to the other end. The Cougars go on to win it and clinch the NUIC South, winning it 53-31.
And we've had lots of good basketball so far. Still to come, we head to the Big Northern Conference for some boys action. More highlights when Friday Night Nets returns right after the break. From Byron. Rockford Christian is tied with Rockford Lutheran atop the Big Northern Conference standings. Those Byron Tigers, though, lurking just a game behind. The Royal Lions hit the road to Ogle County to take on the second-place Tigers. We start off in the third. The Royal Lions get it to Christian Cummings. He's in the corner, knocking down the three ball. The super sophomore getting it done, and then the Royal Lions, good ball movement. This time it's Elijah Doherty, the other super soft, draining his own three. The Tigers, though, getting back into this one. Ryan Tucker making the move to the basket, the nice finish. This was a tight game throughout. Byron defending its home court well as they try to regroup in the fourth quarter, but here comes Kenai Holmes on the drive. He makes it through traffic there, and the Tigers trying to claw their way back into it. Kai Aiken, a nice English on that ball to get the roll off the backboard and the rim, but it won't be enough as the Royal Lions are the kings of the jungle, winning it 70-63 to stay unbeaten in conference play.
Another big win for them. And elsewhere in the conference, Winnebago taking on North Boone. And get used to hearing this name, Jaden Horton. It was all him in the first half. Off the miss here, able to get the putback. And then here's Horton hitting this one from the corner, getting himself the corner three. But he could play some defense too. And check it out right there. There's the steal and going coast to coast for the layup. First 7 points of the game go to Horton and the Indians. Vikings, Amro Shammock hits himself a three to keep North Boone in it early. And off the missed three, check out this move from Braylon Garrigan to get the putback to fall. Too much Bago in this one as they win it 48-37.
Dixon facing Genoa Kingston in more BNC action. The Dukes trying to get things going early. They find Austin Hicks. He knocks down the corner three. He would have 15 points on the night. And they want to keep things going, trying to get that good opening going early on. They'd have to go through Hayden Hodgson, though. He nails the three for the Cogs. He had 18 points. On the other side, though, Dixon's Darius Harrington gets the ball, and he finishes the job off the nice cut. He had 17 points in a back-and-forth game. End of the first quarter, Grant Boss finds himself with the ball in the closing seconds. That's a clutch three. Boss move. Dukes up three after the first rain. That buzzer beater would help propel the Dukes to the win on the road, 60-56.
South Beloit taking the court at home, facing Christian Liberty. Christian Liberty had a plan coming out of the gate, and that was some nice ball movement to get some three balls. And they get the three there. Just trying to do more of the same right now, but going with a jumper. They get themselves an early lead against the Sobos, but Ross Robertson, that's who you need to keep an eye out for. And there he is, showing off the height. He's over 1,000 points his sophomore year and 23 points coming tonight. Sticking with the Sobos now, they got Jared Schober wide open for three. He drills it. Sobos all over him tonight. They win it 65-33.
We have had plenty of good hoops so far. We're not done yet, though. We'll check in on a lighter schedule for the Nick 10 boys, but that includes a big upset. Highlights when Friday Night Nets returns right after the break. Boylan and Hononegah are on opposite ends of the spectrum in the boys basketball standings. Boylan at 9-3, Hononegah at 3-9. But this game's always a rivalry, no matter the records or the sport, really. The Titans starting out strong. Mark Harris going coast to coast through the Hononegah defense, right to the basket for two. Hononegah head coach Tom Schmidt getting his guys ready for the second half. The Indians respond with a James Schomburg three, keeping this game within striking distance. But Boylan a little too strong on both ends here. They get the steal, and Steven Eziofor puts on a little spin move to get the bucket here, and he helps the Titans get the big W. They roll to the win 73-44.
Freeport and Harlem in an orange and black battle. Good one here. Pick it up in the second, tied at 32. The Huskies, DeAndre Young finding Brandon Winters. He's going to get himself the layup, and sticking with Harlem now, Dane Daling. He's had a great senior season, going to spot up and sink this three. Huskies go up 7, but back come the Pretzels in the fourth, showing off a nice move to get the layup. Keeps the Pretzels within 5, but here's Young again, putting in some work. Nice sweet finger roll to fall. A nice defensive play on the other end from Young as well. Gets the steal. He's going to feed Daling, and he finishes that play off, and Harlem wins it 68-55.
Also in the Nick 10, Auburn at home against Belvedere. The Bucks coming out strong early. Nice feed to Jason Dean. Dean inside for two. And it's Coach Brian Kane liking the start for his Bucks, and he would like this one too. Some good ball movement, finds Kyle Jensen in the corner. He knocks it down from downtown. Auburn head coach Brian Ott trying to get his guys going in this one. Knights finally pick it up. Calvin Miller gets the ball, puts on a nice spin move and finishes down low, but the Bucks cheerleaders, they're maybe feeling like this could be a win on the road. Check out the nice pass here to David Guerrero. He finishes inside the and one. The Bucks pull off the big win at Auburn, 65-55 to shake up the Nick 10 standings. Now, we captured lots of high school hoops tonight. Only one can be our play of the night. We go back to Belvedere. Emma Pearson, she's been a walking bucket lately. The sophomore with 34 points, including that step-back three. She had 40, she had 36 recently, so she is filling it up as we thank you for watching Friday Night Nets.